Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. The last video that I recorded, this is the very next day. But you won't see it the next day. You'll see it on Saturday. So it is Sunday morning, almost 8 o'clock. I think it's like 10 to 8, 32 degrees, which yesterday it was 60 degrees, 62 degrees, now it's 32. So it's quite a bit of difference. I am coming out to feed the goats. Tucker's barking an Axel because he knows his food's coming and he doesn't want Axel near his food. I'm gonna have to set something down. Hang on just a second. So unfortunately for Tucker, I set his food down so that I can hold the camera and hold the goats' feed and open the gate. So we're gonna go feed the goats first, the girls, and then come back and get Tucker his breakfast. I wish I knew what was wrong with that fence. I need to look at that. I just haven't yet because I really don't have a clue as to even what I'm looking for. But it used to stay shut when I walked off, when I left it unhooked. And now it's not. Now it stays open and it opens up. Okay. All the goats are looking good. They're gonna need some hay. I already know. I saw that already. Oh, 30 degrees difference is a difference. Buddy, hang on just a second. Leave the cat alone. That cat doesn't want your food. Good morning, Chester. Maggie. They are good dogs. Okay, come on. Look, I got you some special stuff in your food. Whoops. Somebody didn't get this all out. Yes. Nasty. It's got egg. Anyway, I'll have to clean that out. A little bit of ice in the water. I don't know if you guys can. No, you're not gonna be able to see. Just a little bit of ice. Not too bad. I got a stick and cleaned out some of that mess in his bowl. We always put something in his bowl, in all their bowls, like besides just the dry dog food, because that's got to get boring and old. And this morning it had some canned chicken, but when the chickens will give us eggs, we'll put eggs in there, and that's what was sticking to the bottom of the bowl, and I had to get that out. We need to clean it out. But I do that for all the dogs. There's always something extra in their feed in the morning. Good morning. You gonna come eat breakfast? Okay. All right, now I'm gonna feed Kitty, or the cats really. She's the one greeting me. But I'm gonna feed the cats, and I'm gonna feed Rocky, and then I'm gonna go get Caleb. He's in the garage. Put him out with the goats like he's supposed to be. I wish I could figure out a way to get him to stay there all night. Probably put hot wire up, but I'm not any good at that. I make a mess of that, so I need to get somebody to do that. And no, that would not be Greg. Greg can't do it either. Speaking of Greg, I don't know if I mentioned it, but since it is the next day from the last time I've recorded, you know that he's still here. It's Sunday, so we recorded on Saturday. Today is Sunday. He is still here. He hasn't gone anywhere. He hasn't had a chance to go anywhere yet because just the next day. But I'm letting him sleep in a little bit this morning. And the animals are hungry, and Caleb needs to get on out here where he belongs. So I've been up since 4:30, which is my normal time, between 4 and 5. Usually right about 4:30 I wake up, and when I don't, the dogs wake me up. So I decided to let him sleep in a little bit and come on out and take care of the animals. I'm gonna feed them anyway, and then he is going to come out and do the waters. He doesn't know that though. Well, he knows that he's supposed to be feeding the animals, but by the time he gets up they will have already been fed. I will just have him get hay for the girls and hay for Rocky, and then do all the waters. Some of them need to be cleaned out, some of them do not, but he'll do all the waters. And I need him to bring in another load of wood. He's gonna have to fill up the wagon with wood and bring that in. Let's go feed the ducks and that rooster. I already fed the roosters up front. By the way, I think all three of those are roosters. The one that I thought would possibly be a hen or could be a hen and I wasn't sure about, well, it's crowing. So that's probably a rooster. Good morning, you. Here. There you go, buddy. There you go. All kinds of mess to clean up there. Come on, ducks. They still have some from yesterday. They really like that little shelter. That's crazy. I didn't think. They're always out. They're always out in the snow and ice, and they get in the pool when there's water in there. Let me check these birds. But they really like that shelter. They hang out there, and then they come out here during the day because they can get out. Morning, people. Blizzard. Everybody's looking good this morning. I can actually see feed in their feeder, so I know they have feed. I guess I'm gonna go in, brave the dangers of walking in here with this turkey and see if there's any eggs. So luckily for him and for me, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't attacked me or anybody. When you're looking at him, I can't say that he won't attack somebody if you're not looking at him and watching him, because he sure does creep up behind you. Gotta keep an eye on him. If I go towards him, he'll run from me. I can catch him and pick him up. He's heavy, but I can pick him up if I can catch him, and no problems. If I'm looking at him, no problems. But you turn your back to him, I'm pretty sure there would be problems. Gotta tie this up. I do not know what this afternoon has in store for us. I don't know how much of a video we will be able to get. I know that there's a chance for wintry mix or cold rain Monday through Wednesday. And so I thought I better start something just in case, so that I can maintain my two video a week commitment that I've made to you guys. All right, now I've got to fill the cans up with their feed, goat feed and chicken feed. I don't like doing that. I got to get it from the trailer and bring it over here, so I'll be right back. Oh man, my hand is cold. I should have put gloves on. Didn't think about it. Actually forgot I was going to do this part. Wasn't completely empty, but that won't hold another bag, so that's all on this one. Now I've got to get the bird feed. All right, definitely this one won't hold another one, but I want to show you something, and I don't know if it's going to show up without light. Let me see if I can turn the light on my phone and show it to you. Yeah, can you guys see that in there? Like, I guess it's paper. Can you guys, let me see. Let me get in the light and show you what I just pulled out of there. It's paper. I didn't see, I looked at the bag and the bag wasn't torn, but it's from the very first part of pouring it in here. There's a lot of it in here, and I don't know if the camera's gonna show that. Golly, I need light in here. Well, I need more light in here. I know I have lights at the end of the shop, but that's not over here. I think this food has been swept up off the floor or something. No doubt mice have gotten in. I mean, anywhere you have feed. I'm trying to turn my flashlight off. Yeah. Anywhere you have feed, you're going to have mice. But I don't know that I like the idea of this stuff being swept off the floor with paper and everything and put in a bag that I purchased. I kind of want clean feed. I put it in a feeder and the birds eat it out of a feeder. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. Now all I've got to do is take this inside. I have a table, like a little nightstand or end table or something that I set it on, so that we can just take it out and feed the girls their second feeding. This other one has Rocky's food in it for tomorrow. I quit feeding him twice a day, but I put enough in the first time to last him all day. And so it just makes it easier, especially if it's cold, if it's raining, if there's ice on the ground, to just have that there and come out with it and not have to go to the shop first, because at least they get fed, right? And then you can come back in and warm up or dry off or whatever before you go back out to the shop and get some more feed. It's just what's been easier for me this winter, so we're still doing it. Now the last thing I have to do is get Caleb back to his goat. Come on, buddy. Let's save that for the goat pen. So I sometimes address comments. Sometimes the comments are funny, sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're rude and mean, and I have often mentioned comments in videos, so be careful when you leave a comment if you don't want it to, posted on the screen or talked about. I mean, bad, good, or anything in between, because I've done all of it. But this morning, I had a video go out Saturday. This is Sunday, and right off the bat, I had a comment that was not so nice at all, and very unreasonable and uncalled for, in my opinion. This individual was a subscriber. I'm sure they're not now, and that's fine, because I don't need these types of subscribers. As a matter of fact, the most important thing when you're doing videos is not necessarily the subscribers, but how many people actually watch your channel. There's a lot of people that watch my channel that don't know how to subscribe, or they watch it on the TV and then they don't know how to subscribe. But this individual was upset because of the way I was talking to Greg in the last video. You guys that have followed along and watched the channel, you know that we joke around. If you've been following, over a year, when he was here before, we banter back and forth, especially in the live streams. And with Sean here, when Sean was here, I tease him as well, and we give each other a hard time. And that is not just on camera, that is how things go off of camera. That's just the way we are. And so this individual was complaining and said that she would be glad, and she knew my name. I knew she was a subscriber, or she at least watched the channel, because she knew my name. And she said, Lorie, I'll be glad when Greg gets his apartment, because you can tell in the video all the tension that is between you two based on your condescending comments throughout the whole video, or something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing, I'm not reading it, and I'm not putting it up on the screen. You're welcome. But so, here's the thing. If there are comments that aggravate me, there are comments that I ignore, there are comments that I block, there are comments that I pin to the top of the page sometimes. There are comments that, are funny, and some that are not. But when you start when a person starts trying to talk about my relationship with Greg, or my relationship with my parents, or my brother, or my nieces and nephews, or my friends, then I get angry, and I will more often than not defend myself. I don't feel like it's anybody's business how I interact with my son. And I responded to that comment. And here's the thing that I want everybody to know. I will never, every relationship has difficulties, whether it's a husband and wife relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a mother-daughter, son and mother, father, whatever the situation is. Every relationship at times has problems, and there's conflict. I will never put true conflict on my channel with Greg, I don't see where I would put that, concerning anybody, whether it was stranger. I say that I can envision maybe a couple situations where I might with a stranger, but just based on what I've seen going on around the world. Let me tie this real fast before people get nervous. So what I'm having a hard time saying, what I'm trying to spit out is that I will never put conflict on the channel between me and my son, or me and my family, or me and my friends. Like, I show a lot of things. I tell you a lot of what's going on. I tell you that I turned in Greg's application form, that I paid the application fee and deposit. I told you that he paid it back. That's a lot of information to be telling strangers, but I will never put our disagreements on YouTube. And it really angered me, one, that she thought I was purposely being condescending to him, but two, that I would actually put that on my channel. That just kind of blows my mind. But just I'll never do that. So if you see, and so I got to thinking, if that person felt that way, then maybe there's a lot of people feeling that way, but that will never happen. If you see me say something to Greg, or Greg say something to me that doesn't sound right, or you feel is disrespectful, or anything like that, and it hits YouTube, it's not. It's a joke. We're playing around. You won't see any of that on my channel. So I just wanted to mention that. I wanted to vent about the comment, but I also want to make sure that you guys know that if something is said between me and Greg, or me and Sean, or whoever that's a friend or family, any kind of relationship, it won't be an argument on my channel. It won't be him disrespecting me, or me being condescending to him, being hurtful and hateful. So just clearing the air about that, and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hey buddy, I put your food on the porch of the little shed. Yeah, I did. You're ornery, aren't you? You're ornery. I put your food on the shed. All right. I've done what I'm gonna do this morning, this early. I don't know if Greg's awake or not. He's probably still asleep. He sleeps a whole lot later than I do, if I don't wake him up. Sometimes I wake him up, but it's Sunday morning, so I thought I'd let him sleep in. The longest one, the one that doesn't look old. See? Don't hit the ceiling. I am kidding. Kidding. Okay, turn this way so you don't hit me. Okay, and there's supposed to be, go ahead and lay that down, because I gotta measure it before we even take it out. I mean, there should be another one over here. I think one here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It does or doesn't?
It looks like it's long. as long or if longer.
Okay, good. Slowly lay it down, don't let it hit. Oh, that one's got one of those pieces of that thing stripped out on the backside.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we can get it off on the camera. You can put the end of that. On the side. You'll mess up. Yeah.
Same size?
Now I need about 2 8-foot 2x4s.
Okay.
About.
Well, that would be amongst these.
A bunch of other stuff on it. I want like oh, I know, the woodshed.
What do you mean the woodshed? Okay, so we're gonna go get the pieces, see if they're in this woodshed, and hopefully I can get that hurricane bracket off with a hammer or whatever. It's got some Phillips head screws on it, which strip extremely easy, at least with us. So hopefully I can get that. Oh, there's the wood. Let's get this. So I have no idea what she's gonna use this for. I know it's a hoop coop, but I don't know if it's gonna be a big one, fancy, or if it's just gonna be a basic one like last time, just bigger. But let's hope I can get that hurricane bracket off.
That's bigger than 6 foot or 8 foot. That's 10, isn't it? Let's measure. Lay one down. Looks smaller on the ground. Still think. It's 8 foot. So stand it back up. Oh, you got one standing there. Hold on to that. That's 8 foot. Someone in one of the last videos said that you were real tall.
Huh.
You're not no 6 foot.
This has got to be 6 foot.
What?
Let's measure.
It won't work. We have to be up against, flat against something. Here, let's use the board. Put the, yeah. Stand up. Yeah, you're not even, hold on. Let go. You can't measure yourself. Yeah, you're not even 6 foot.
What am I?
Well, I can't tell exactly. Hang on, don't move, okay? I can't tell, but there's 6 foot. Hold the board straight. Hold the board. There you go. See, you can't measure yourself. You'll turn your head and you'll turn the board and the tape measure. I don't know the exact 5'9", 5'10", something like that. I don't know. But anyway, he's not like a giant. He's just, I'm only 5'3", you know. And plus the way he holds the camera, or when he did that one time, that, what did we say, 8 foot?
Yeah. 8
Okay, so that is what I need. Anyway, how I had him hold the camera that one time when I was revealing who my new farm hand help was, that was on purpose. Hey, lay those down right there and come here for a second. Well, why'd you pick it up?
Because I thought we bring it in.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Hey, see if you can take this crowbar and get that out. I'll stand on it.
Crowbar on the screws.
It's stripped, man.
Crowbar against stripped screws. Let's see which one wins.
Let's look at it this way. Greg against stripped screws. Close
I just
enough.
broke off the head.
That's fine, as long as that's off. Okay, that's enough. I am trying to decide whether to go ahead and make the base and set these panels up in the base or not. It is about 3 o'clock Sunday evening. We did not come back out this morning. It got really windy. Really windy. We couldn't record, but it's still windy now, but I can record like it is right now. The thing is, I would like to get it set up so that I can be looking at it, see how big it's going to be. Although I can see how big it's going to be, it's better to have the base up and the hoop, the panels in there, so that I can, you know, understand how big it's going to be, and then by that, after a few days, determine where I'm going to put it before we continue working on it. But it is going to rain tomorrow, or snow, or sleet tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. So part of me is like, you know what, we might as well, there comes the wind, we might as well wait until after the storm, which I think is what we'll do. Hey Greg, if you'll set these up on their sides so that it's like not under ice in case it snows or whatever, set them up, lean them up against that, and then we'll leave those boards off to the side so we don't step on them and use them and break them. And those will be the boards we need to start on this. That's going to be heavy with 2 of them. Actually, that's 2.5. Well, there's 2 and... Yeah, I don't... Are you going to grab them all at once? Okay. Well, you're on your own, though. Let's watch. I just want them leaning up so they're not in the ground, so that if it does snow, we can see them. They're not hidden from us. Lean it. Get these other pieces and lean them up there. Okay. That was nice. Well, I just don't want them underneath the snow if it snows. I just don't want them, or under grass, hidden in any way. I want to know where they are. And we'll probably use them on this somehow. Nope. But I also know that they can't hear you talk, so they don't even know what was said.
You didn't think I could get all those pieces, did you?
Nope. Let's put this somewhere else before you lay that down. Let's...
Right here.
That's a walkway. Put it right here. Behind this lawnmower.
Oh, I see now. You got rid of my walkway and made your own.
Is that all you see? All this was this was all a mess.
No.
Oh yeah, it was.
Strategically placed.
No, not only was it not strategically placed, but there was trash there that Sean and I cleaned up. It's on a video. You can't lie about this one.
Maybe I wanted that trash there.
What?
Maybe I wanted that trash there.
Maybe you shouldn't have moved out if you wanted that trash there. Because then I probably wouldn't have been out here doing it. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and do the evening feeding.
Okay.
I don't want people to think you're tall. Okay, go ahead and do the evening feeding and check. All the waters need to be full. It's not going to be a hard freeze, so the hose shouldn't freeze up, but you never know when a pipe is going to bust. They can't hear you. You turn around.
I'm gonna check over here.
You turn around and walk off and not have a microphone on. Nobody can hear you. So Greg, listen. Here. I'm trying to tell you the way I'm thinking, that so that you'll know, and I won't have to tell you each time when to do what. It's not going to freeze super hard, but anything can happen with pipes. So with it not freezing super hard, the ice will not be thick in the morning. There'll be ice, but it won't be thick. And so we want them all full. Leave that one on there. We want them all full, okay? If it's going to be a hard freeze, I don't want them completely full. Why?
Because then it's going to be a thick
Speak
ice.
up.
It's going to be thick ice.
And then what?
I have to break through a lot.
No.
And then probably fill it up.
With what though?
Water.
I mean, if it's a hard freeze, we're not using water hoses. And so I leave room. Hey, it's not going to be a hard freeze. So I have to leave room to add water to it. Whatever way I can get water, which has been 5-gallon buckets or a gallon jug. Except the cows, Now, hey, when it froze here just a little while back, it was pretty good freeze, and I was still breaking their ice and for the cows and letting them get to it. I wasn't adding to theirs, and it warmed up just in time because I was just about to have to add water to their trough.
Then all that ice just melted and gave you a lot of water.
On the ground, it took days. Even in the 50s, it took days for all that ice to melt. But I was able to fill their tanks back up. But we do need to unplug this.
This is already unplugged.
And, well, when we get done, you're giving water and run it down the hill. Fill them up. The goats want to know when you're going to feed them, too.
Chill out.
Hey, go see if what those need. Here, go see what those need.
Okay, let's go look at these other waters. I keep forgetting. There we go. Let's go see. Okay, of course, the dogs decide to dirty up this one, plus both of theirs. So I gotta clean those. Well, since there's today Caleb, Dandy, Dandles, and Rocky over there, this one's gonna need filled. Today, Dandy's been staying out all day with Caleb since we were home. Looking at this, these two are good, but let's go check for eggs. They're full. Checking for eggs. And, ooh, hello. Check around. No more eggs. They tend to lay on the sides. Like everywhere. You gotta watch him. He'll get you. He's trying to get us. Y'all didn't see that. He went through here. Look! He's going through. Well, got one. Death layer. So for now, just these 4 over here. Need some water. Oh, Mom. You asked and you shall receive.
Why do you hold it way up here? You want me to jump up and grab it?
You asked and you shall receive.
I didn't ask.
You asked for eggs today. You said they better start laying.
I said if they would start laying,
you
Tucker
asked?
would be happier. But I need more than one. I've got 8 dogs.
Well,
but Eddie and Gertie don't eat eggs for some reason.
The death layer just decided to lay one today.
Okay, well.
Is that good?
Yeah, go fill theirs up and clean theirs out. And then I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this egg I worked so hard to get up. Okay, I put that egg up. Whoa! I don't know if y'all can see them. There's a bunch of birds that took off. It sounded like a giant kite or something. It just sounded really weird. But anyway, I'm going to go over here and get Dandy from Caleb and take her over here to Tucker for a few minutes. When we get done out here, we're gonna run into town. Gotta run to the neighborhood market real fast. And so I'm gonna give him just a little bit of time with her. It's gonna be colder the next few days and wet, and she won't get to come out and play with him, and they won't get to have a whole lot of attention. So I'm gonna do that today while we can.
You might want this.
What's that? For Dandles? Well, I was going to have you bring hey, you're not gonna like this, but The chicken feed, I want you to add some more.
Okay.
I know you did Friday, but the next few days are raining.
Last time I did it was Wednesday.
Okay, even better. The next few days are raining, so fill it up to the very top and set it inside the coop.
Okay.
You know, the coop instead of the run,
Yeah.
the building that they sleep in. Just close to the door so that I can reach in and grab it, but I want it out of the rain.
Okay.
So they won't have to be in the rain if they don't want
What were
to.
you talking about that?
No, that's what I was going to tell you. Actually, though, we do need to fix this before we go because the ducks will get in here and he will eat them. But that'll be here in a little bit.
Come over here.
No, they're not looking. They're not looking to push it out of the way. And you can fix that too if that's a problem over there. Dandy, hold on. I know how you are. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's not time, Caleb. No. It's not time, buddy. Just a minute. We'll get you in just a minute, bud. You see how this one stays shut? Without me putting those on there? That's how the other one is supposed to be. Turn this. Have to use the right hand to do it. Okay, are you excited? Are you excited? You better stay away from them cows. Mandy's a good dog. She's getting older, but she is a good dog. Chesley's barking at you, Dandy. Are you barking at us? Are you jealous? You want out too. You want out. He is so cute. Good grief, he's so cute. Alright, here we go. This is not going to be real easy because the goats want to get fed. Are you excited, buddy? Are you excited to see her? Okay, get down. Let me get her. Let me let her go. Get down. Tucker, get down. Kind of irritating me a little bit, bud. Yeah, that's slobber everywhere. Move back. Okay, Dandy, come here. You gotta go in here. You gotta go in there. Okay, go on. Run, Dandy, run. Sky is caught. Uh-oh. Sky's really caught. Hang on, guys. Sky's for real caught. Hang on. Greg? Yeah? Run! Okay. You got a knife? Go up. Don't hit me or her. Hey, that's... Wait a second.
Get back, Tucker.
Get him back.
I got him.
Come in and get him back.
Tucker, come here. Sit.
Don't be mean.
Stay.
Okay. This is too dangerous. Go get scissors out of my drawer. Shut that first, don't. She had it wrapped. She's able to breathe now, but she had it for a second wrapped. Let me see if I can get her to... There we go. She's out. She's out. She's out.
Okay.
That was close, Sky. I think I called you River. I don't know. I got scared. I got scared for a minute, buddy. Hey, you're supposed to be playing with your friend. Where's Dandy? She had that plastic wrapped where it was choking her, but then at some point it was unwrapped and she wasn't choking, and so it was a little bit less of an emergency. I do need to check on that. I do need to do something different with that. That has never happened before. There's Dandy. You gonna go get her? I got this dog and I've got this dog. They're both. Oh, get down. Dandy, didn't you get enough over there in Caleb's pen? They're all following me around thinking I'm gonna feed them. And Greg's the one with the food. Who are you? I don't know your name. I don't know your name either. I know you. I know you. Your flock, your herd, whatever they're called, they're leaving you. You better go. See? Look, all those goats are over there. You're over here. You should be over there with your goats. And you should be over there with your goats. Or with the Dandy. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't like this, you know. Nope. Here he comes. Here he comes, guys. Scott, get down. They're about to come to you. Everyone, you're gonna have to get down. Hi, who are you? There they go. About to go after him.
Dang, Sky. Okay, Tucker. Dang.
Hey, we have to play with him. It's gonna be cold and wet the next few days. Nobody's gonna be able to play with him. Oh, what are you doing? Go get him. Go get him. Go get him, Tucker. Look, he's running, sort of.
I got a hurt leg.
That's not all you got. Keep going. Get him, Tucker. Let's go ahead and put Tucker up and let them stay out here for a bit. When you get Tucker, not Tucker, the other white dog, Caleb. Get Caleb put up, and when you get him put up, then I guess we'll get Dandy.
All right, stay. Get Dandy.
Let's go. Hey, hey. Greg, let him go. Greg, let him go. So, Dandy and Tucker got into a fight, and it was over food. I can't get this open. It was over food. Usually I don't leave food out there with Tucker because he is food aggressive. He likes Dandy. He gets along, up until that point, got along with Dandy just fine. And I have been leaving food with him full time during the winter. So in case the weather gets bad, he will have some, at least dry food, trying to get this down, dry kibble to eat. So he's not like waiting on me to come feed him. What is it? Use the time for you to come to the garage? And so when Dandy was trying to come out of the fence, he thought she was coming towards his food, because if you remember, the food is in one of these, it's in one of these right here and hanging on the fence right by the gate. And I didn't think, there's just a little bit of food in there. I didn't think too much about it. So I'm going to have to not keep food out there or move his food. So always before, not only did I not leave food out there, but I also didn't leave his bowl out there. I took everything in. That might be what I have to do again, is to take everything in so that doesn't happen. Like I said, him and Dandy, they like each other. They play together. That has never happened before. Dandy's not bleeding. Tucker's not bleeding. Nobody's bleeding. Nobody's hurt. Both dogs are wet. Dandy more than Tucker. He was trying to I told him to throw the water, and he was trying to throw water on Tucker or Dan. I don't know who he was trying to throw the water on. What I meant though was to throw it on Tucker, because he was the aggressor. He was the one that started the fight. Now Dandy was standing her ground, but she is easier to control. Anyway, nobody's hurt. Lesson learned, I think. We'll see. Yeah, I have to remove the food, bring her back out slowly, let them, there'll be a few days of rain and snow and all that. So there'll be a few days before I bring her out to him and give him a chance to calm down, and then remove the food and the bowl and everything and start all over.